Hey everyone, it's your girl Rack Famous Star, aka Raquel. So this is the recap vlog of episode 19. And I'm all dressed up because I had meet the teacher night tonight, so I figure I'd put on my finest. Okay, so let me start. So Clelly got put up by James, who was HOH, and they are pissed. Like, pissed is an understatement. They are so mad. And Vanessa is mad at them too because they, like, it was just, oh snap. It was just like a mess. Sorry, I was looking at something. They were just mad. Like, Chloe was trying to blame the reason they're up on Vanessa. Vanessa is just like, why are you guys mad at me? And she's, you know, Vanessa's intense, so she cries and, but you guys, you know, I don't know. So that was like the first, like, almost 15 minutes of them just being mad and them trying to, you know, they're like, James, we don't understand why you put, you know, like, somebody has to go up. You guys are a perfect target for that. So I don't know why they were mad. I don't know. I don't know why they were mad. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, you know, you're gonna be hurt, but you can't, like, blame, you know, what happened to you on them. I don't know. I'm just annoyed. Okay. So the veto was called Game of Thrones, and it was one of those, like, catapult. It was one of those, like, chance vetoes, you know, like, oh, by chance, you know, like, no real skill involved. But each person went, and they had to, like, catapult this, like, dart, or, excuse me, this dart onto this map, and it had numbers on it. And, so the person with the lowest score got out, and they got a prize, and they got and then so the next person out got to neither trade any prize that was opened. So yeah, that's how the veto went, and the players for the veto were James, Clelly, Becky, and Vanessa, and Jackie. I just think it would have been dumb for Vanessa to use it, to get it to win, because then she would have to choose between who to use it on, or, you know, like, if she was going to use it, and they would have been mad at her. So the best case scenario for both of them to stay up on the block was for James to win it, because I think Becky would have been really tempted to win it, or Becky would have been really tempted to use it. And I don't think Jackie would have used it on them, but Jackie's not really a competitor in my eyes. So, yeah, James won. And Clelly, they were so bummed. And I was crying laughing. Like, I just feel like they don't know how to take it when what they dished out comes back on them. Like, I don't know. If I was in the house, I would understand, you know, especially if I had someone like Clay that, like, Shelly has to them, or, you know, like, if I had someone that, like, you know, I'm never gonna turn on, and they got my back, I got theirs, and we are, you know, like a power couple, then I would definitely not be surprised. I'd be kind of mad, you know, like, this is happening, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? So the BB scandal. I saw this. Oh my gosh. I just was like, but so, like, Meg and Clay were in the bathroom, and they got a little too friendly, like a little close for my likings, you know, like, and it was just like, and then on the screen it was like hashtag BB scandal. It was kind of like crazy, you know, like, I could tell when Shelly goes home, because Shelly's gonna go home, give it about 2 weeks of both of them being in the house, we're gonna see some action. Like, not that he's gonna turn on Shelly, but he's gonna try to get a kiss from Meg, you know. And I understand, you know, Meg's pretty. And Clay, you know, like, Clay's attractive. So, you know, like, what else are you gonna do? Like, you're in the Big Brother house. You have nothing to do all day. So, I don't know. So, I think that's gonna be something to look out for. Shelly had to do this. It was like a sword regiment. And you should do it 2,400 times. So, 2,400. Sorry, you know what that means. And then every 100, it was like a hit this bag, put your sword to the dart, and chop this thing. That counted as one. So she had to do this all. It was like, oh my god, I would have been so mad. And then every 100 cycles, she had to run inside and ring a bell, and she did it. It looked exhausting. Like, I would have been mad. And she was like, "Oh, James gave this to me." No, he just traded you for the veto that, like, don't act like it was his fault. You know, like, what was that? You know, like, I don't know. He didn't give it to you. He just didn't want the prize, and you had the veto. You know? If someone else would have traded you, they would have had to do it. So, I think it did kind of suck for her, though, because she, you know, like, is on the block. That's the only reason. I think it does suck when you get a punishment and you're on the block. So Clelly gave James some information to try to, like, save themselves, and they were talking about the whole Austin and Judas thing. And I think I think that it was too late for them to try to do that. Because they're already up on the block. Like, people don't forget in that house. They have nothing to do all day but remember what you did. So if you're going to put two people up, why would you take one of them off in hopes of, you know, put someone else up and then they go home? Like, they're already mad at you. They're already mad at you. And they're not going to forget it. And next time they win, they're going to put you up and not forget it. So, you know, like, why, you know, like, why even worry about it? You know, like, just leave him up. I was just like, I hope he does not take this deal. I hope he does not take this deal and, you know, like, and use it and then put someone else up. And I was getting kind of nervous, you know, like, Austin, I think, okay, I don't know why I said Austin. The information they gave on Austin / Judas, I think it was good information, but I think that will help James further in the game. You know, like, I don't think it would have been wise for him to just, like, okay, now I'm going to go after Austin. You know, like, I think, like, thanks for the information. I'm going to use it for next week. So James does not use the veto, and Clelly are still on the block. I'm so excited because Shelly's probably going to go home because everyone knows that she's the brains. Even when Clay asked her, like, "Can I ask you something?" And she was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You send me home and not her." And she was like, "I can't promise you that." Because she knows, you know, like, Shelly's the main, you know, like, I don't know. Shelly's going to go home. My teeth look white. Okay, so my picks to win. Who did I say last week? I think James has a good chance of winning. It was somebody else. Johnny Mac, maybe? James and Johnny Mac. I really hope Vanessa doesn't win. I hope she gets out in these next few weeks. And the twins as well. I don't think it'd be wise to take them far in the game. Like, I think them making it to jury would be a good idea for, you know, people. But I don't think James or the twins winning or getting to the end would be the best. For them, yeah, but not for anyone else. But yeah, so that's it for me. I'm so tired right now. My eyes are like, I don't know why I did face. They're falling. But yeah, so it's been real. Comment, like, subscribe. You guys, some of you guys are just not doing your job. I know this is a good vlog and you guys are just leaving me out to dry, but that's okay. You know what? Big people start small. So that's fine. Good night.